Sonic Rush's soundtrack is not good and it makes my ears bleed. Please stop lying to yourselves. Bro, like, this take is just, like, how could anybody say this about Sonic Rush's soundtrack? This is one of my favorite soundtracks in any video game. One of the best video game soundtracks in my opinion. And this is what you say about it. That's crazy to me. That's wild. It is the 1 year anniversary of Sonic Hot Takes, so we're gonna look back at some of the craziest takes of 2022. And what's really wild about this take is how disrespectful it is, bro. Like, it makes my ears bleed. And then please stop lying to yourselves. Like, that's disrespectful, bro. Like, nah, like, that's crazy, bro. Like, bro, how do you listen to this and just say it's bad, bro? Like, what? No, I just can't agree, bro. Listen to this, bro. Like, nah, I can't agree. Like, bro, this right here, nah, bro. How do you listen to this soundtrack and say it's bad? Makes my ears bleed? This makes your ears bleed? Okay. And then right before we got this, Sonic Unleashed is a terrible game and we have to stop acting like it's good. What? Daytime stages are riddled with unfair level design. The Warthog just sucks and the story is overrated. Yeah, nah. Yeah, y'all have some crazy. This is just the first Hot Takes video. And this is what y'all have to say. Okay. Huh? This has to be the worst list I've ever seen, bro. Sonic Unleashed and Sonic CD at the worst tier, sharing it with Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, bro. Saying Sonic Unleashed and Sonic CD are at the same tier as Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric is crazy to me. That's criminal to me now. This has to be a troll list. That's on me. I'm taking this list too serious. This is just a troll list. Like, there's no way you have Sonic Colors at best and then you have Sonic Unleashed at worst. Like, no. Team Sonic Racing at best, bro. Like, come on now. At least it's not a bad character. Okay, this one speaks for itself. But like, come on. Like, if you agree with this take, leave in the comment section below. Sonic Frontiers looks better than Sonic Unleashed because Sonic Unleashed is mid. I remember this take. What can I say? This is another Unleashed hate take, bro. Like, bro, come on. Like, this is not a real take, bro. This is a hate take right here. Let me provide some context to this take right here. This take was made way before Sonic Frontiers dropped. And this take was made during a time people were kind of down on the game. People were already writing the game off because of the IGN gameplay that we got. The IGN gameplay did not do Sonic Frontiers any justice. And people were already writing it off and jumping to conclusions with the game. And we just got our first set of good gameplay footage at the point that this take was made. You know that new gameplay footage that we got late July, early August, around that time? That's when this take was made. Again, like I said, this is when we first got some good gameplay. But bro, like, come on now. Like, this is before the game came out. How can you call an unreleased game better than a full product that you played multiple times? Like, nah, that's crazy. There's different types of takes. There's good takes, bad takes, hot takes, cold takes. But this take right here, this is what a hate take is right here. So study that up. Write that, get your notebooks out, write that in your notes. This right here is a hate take. So if you see a take like this, just know for future reference, this is a hate take.
We do not care.
Mania's soundtrack is overrated, bro. Like, this one isn't as crazy, but come on now, bro. Like, there's no way you listen to Sonic and Mania's soundtrack and call it overrated, bro. They followed that up with saying, like, it's alright, but it's mostly just remixes. Some don't vibe with me personally. Titanic Monarch is so forgettable. So I get if some that don't vibe with you personally, but the whole soundtrack is overrated? Like, nah, bro, nah. And like, you can say most of them is just remixes, but are they really mostly just remixes? Like, I guess every act 2 of every returning stage can go as a remix, but there's still new tracks. And the returning tracks are really good. The spin that T. Lopes put on all the original tracks, really good. So it's still a really quality soundtrack. So I just can't agree with that. Like, bro, how can you call this? Like, listen to this. Listen. How, bro? How? Nah, it's a big disagree, bro. Huge disagree. Like, I cannot agree with that. Nah, this soundtrack, bro, come on. Like, no, sir. I can't agree. Sonic Forces has a way better soundtrack than Sonic Generations by a long shot. So I think what makes this take crazy is, like, okay, if you could like Sonic Forces soundtrack more than Sonic Generations, I get that. Sonic Forces soundtrack is definitely underrated to me. But not only do I disagree with this take, but by a long shot is crazy. A long shot? Nah. No. Like, I can understand if you like Forces soundtrack over Generation soundtrack, but by a long shot, I can't see that at all. And I remember it followed up with this take. Sonic Forces has the worst OST out of any Sonic game. Nah. No, no sir, no bro, no. I feel like some people's feelings about the game kind of bled into the other aspects, like the music and stuff. I think the music was one of the bright spots about Sonic Forces. Like, bro, Sonic Chronicles exists, bro. What is this I'm listening to right now? What is this? Like, I just think Sonic Chronicles didn't use the right instruments, and I get the game was on the DS, but like, bro, that is the soundtrack. This is what they put out, so that's what we're rating. And this is not better than Sonic Forces soundtrack. No. Like, it just sounds unfinished, bro. Like, I saw a comment on this video right here. It sounds unfinished. That's really what the soundtrack is. It sounds unfinished. And it's not even like I'm saying Sonic Forces soundtrack is the best soundtrack in the series. It's definitely not. It's definitely not. There's definitely a lot of better soundtracks in the series. But to say that this is the worst is just wild to me, because like this, it's a polished soundtrack. Yes, it may not use the best instruments, but it definitely is polished. Like, come on now. Like, come on. We're not being serious with this take. You weren't being serious with this take. Come on now. Come on, bro. Nah. I can't. Yeah, nah. I can't agree. Like, come on, bro. No, I can't agree. I cannot agree. Like, there's too many bangers on this soundtrack for it to be the worst, bro. There's too many bangers on the soundtrack. This one wasn't too crazy, but this one says Sonic Frontiers is already being extremely overrated by the fans. This game is good, but it's not top 5 at all. I mean, the general consensus of the game from Sonic fans is that it is top 5, bro. Like, top 5, like, I don't know where it ranks for me yet, but it's hard to think of 5 Sonic games. Like, I could think of 3-4 Sonic games, but I don't know if I can think of 5 Sonic games that are better than Sonic Frontiers. I'll actually have to sit down and really think about it. But what do y'all think? Do you think Sonic Frontiers is overrated by the fans? Do you think it's top 5? Like, what do y'all think? Leave it in the comment section below. The video that this take is from is on the screen right now if you want to see more people's thoughts on Sonic Frontiers.